Welcome to Kelly Ripa Show Channel. The spotlight is back on Mark Consuelos, but this time it's not because of a shocking interview or a funny moment on daytime television. Instead, fans across social media are passionately asking one question that refuses to go away. Will Mark Consuelos ever return to the dark, dangerous soap opera villain role that made audiences obsessed with him years ago? And now, after months of fan theories, emotional reactions, and non-stop throwback clips going viral online, Mark is finally responding. His answer has surprised longtime viewers, emotional soap opera fans, and even some of his closest supporters. Many people believed he had completely moved on from that dramatic chapter of his career. But after his latest comments, viewers are beginning to wonder if the door may not be fully closed after all. What makes this story even more emotional is that fans are not simply talking about nostalgia. For many people, Mark's villain era represented a time when television felt more intense, personal, and unforgettable. Some fans say his performances gave them chills. Others admit they still rewatch old scenes late at night because no modern soap character has delivered that same level of tension in years. And now, one viral entertainment headline has added even more fuel to the conversation online. Kelly Ripa breaks silence on Mark Consuelos' most controversial TV moments. That title exploded across YouTube recommendations recently, and fans instantly connected it to the growing discussion about Mark's legendary soap opera years. Suddenly, old interviews, classic episodes, and emotional fan memories started trending again all over social media. For longtime viewers, this entire conversation feels deeply personal. Before becoming one of television's most recognizable daytime personalities, Mark Consuelos built a loyal fan base through dramatic acting performances that many fans still consider unforgettable. His ability to switch from charming to intimidating within seconds made viewers emotionally invested in every storyline. He wasn't just another handsome actor on television. He became the kind of character audiences loved, feared, and argued about after every episode. That emotional connection never disappeared. In fact, over the past year, fan pages dedicated to Mark's classic soap opera scenes have quietly exploded in popularity again. Clips featuring his intense arguments, shocking betrayals, and manipulative storylines have gained millions of views online. Younger audiences who never watched the original episodes are suddenly discovering why longtime soap fans still speak about those performances with so much passion. And according to many viewers, modern television is missing characters like that. Fans constantly comment that today's dramas often feel too polished and predictable, but Mark's villain era felt dangerous, emotional, uncomfortable in the best way possible. Viewers never knew what his character would do next, and that unpredictability created television moments people still remember decades later. Because of this, fans have repeatedly begged him to revisit that side of his acting career. Some supporters want a complete soap opera comeback. Others hope for a darker streaming drama role. A few even suggested that Mark should produce a modern reboot inspired by the emotional intensity of classic daytime television. At first, Mark mostly laughed off those requests. During recent interviews and television appearances, he often smiled whenever fans brought up his past villain characters. But observers noticed something interesting over time. Instead of immediately rejecting the idea, he began speaking about those years with increasing emotion and appreciation.
Caught fans' attention immediately. In one recent conversation, Mark reportedly admitted that playing complicated characters challenged him in ways that still stay with him emotionally today. He explained that villain roles were never just about being cruel or dramatic. According to him, the best villains are emotionally broken people hiding pain, insecurity, and fear beneath confidence and manipulation. That comment alone sparked thousands of emotional reactions online. Many fans said it proved Mark understood exactly why audiences connected so deeply with those performances. He didn't portray villains as cartoon characters. He portrayed deeply flawed people struggling with emotional chaos. That realism made viewers unable to look away. And then came the comment that truly sent fans into a frenzy. Mark reportedly revealed that he sometimes misses the emotional intensity of scripted acting because live television is completely different. While hosting and daytime television allows spontaneity and humor, scripted drama gives actors the opportunity to disappear into emotionally complicated worlds. The internet immediately exploded with speculation. Fans began asking whether this meant Mark was secretly considering an acting comeback. Entertainment blogs started publishing theories. Social media pages posted side-by-side comparisons of his old villain scenes and recent television appearances. Suddenly, conversations about his soap opera legacy were everywhere again. What makes this story even more emotional is how supportive Kelly Ripa has appeared throughout the entire discussion. Over the years, Kelly has often joked about Mark's intense acting style and dramatic performances, but fans have also noticed genuine admiration whenever she talks about his earlier career. She understands better than anyone how much those roles meant to him professionally and emotionally. Some fans even believe Kelly secretly wants him to revisit acting again. That theory grew stronger after viewers noticed how emotional both Kelly and Mark became while discussing old television memories during recent conversations. Instead of treating those years like distant history, they spoke about them with warmth, gratitude, and emotional honesty. For fans who have followed their relationship for years, those moments felt incredibly authentic. And authenticity matters today more than ever. Audiences are exhausted by manufactured celebrity moments and scripted public reactions. That is why this entire conversation surrounding Mark's villain era feels so powerful online. Fans believe they are witnessing genuine emotion rather than a calculated publicity campaign. Even younger viewers who barely know his soap opera history are becoming curious. Many people have started searching for classic episodes online just to understand why longtime fans are so emotionally invested in this topic. Some viewers say they were shocked by how magnetic Mark's performances were. Others admit they finally understand why audiences became obsessed with him years ago. And perhaps most importantly, viewers are realizing that his success today did not happen overnight. Before becoming a popular television personality, Mark spent years building credibility as a serious actor, capable of emotionally demanding performances. Fans respect that journey deeply, and they do not want those accomplishments forgotten simply because his career evolved in a different direction. That emotional respect explains why the pressure for a comeback continues growing. But would Mark actually do it? Right now, that remains the biggest
Before becoming a
unanswered question.
popular television personality, Mark spent years building credibility as a serious actor, capable of emotionally demanding performances. Fans respect that journey deeply, and they do not want those accomplishments forgotten simply because his career evolved in a different direction. That emotional respect explains why the pressure for a comeback continues growing. But would Mark actually do it? Right now, that remains the biggest unanswered question. Some entertainment insiders believe he may eventually accept a limited dramatic role if the project feels meaningful enough. Others think he enjoys his current television life too much to fully return to scripted drama. And honestly, both possibilities seem believable. Mark appears genuinely happy in his present chapter of life. His chemistry with Kelly Ripa continues attracting audiences daily, and their natural connection remains one of the biggest reasons viewers tune in consistently. At the same time, fans cannot ignore the emotional spark that appears whenever Mark discusses acting. There is still passion there. There is still excitement. And maybe, somewhere deep down, there is still a part of him that misses becoming someone completely different in front of the camera. That possibility alone keeps fans hopeful. Interestingly, some television analysts believe the entertainment industry itself may now be ready for the type of dramatic storytelling that made Mark famous years ago.
Darker, character-driven dramas are becoming popular again, especially on streaming platforms where audiences crave emotional complexity. If producers are paying attention to the online reactions surrounding Mark's past performances, they are likely noticing something important. People are hungry for emotionally intense storytelling again. And Mark already proved long ago that he knows how to deliver exactly that kind of performance. Another reason this story resonates so strongly is because it reflects something universal about life itself. Many people wonder whether it is possible to revisit earlier versions of themselves without completely abandoning the life they have built now. That emotional question exists beneath the surface of this entire conversation. Can someone reconnect with a powerful past chapter while still appreciating their present happiness? Fans seem to believe Mark can, and honestly, his recent comments suggest he may believe it too. Even if he never fully returns to soap operas, this viral wave of fan support has clearly reminded him how deeply his performances affected audiences. Actors rarely receive that kind of lasting emotional connection decades later. That kind of impact is rare, it cannot be manufactured, and it certainly cannot be forgotten. For now, fans continue sharing clips, posting emotional tributes, and debating whether television will ever see Mark embrace another dark and unforgettable role again. Every new interview creates fresh speculation. Every emotional comment from Kelly or Consuelos sends social media into another frenzy. And maybe that is exactly why this story continues growing larger every week. Because underneath the celebrity headlines and entertainment gossip, this is ultimately about legacy, memory, and emotional connection. Fans are not simply demanding another performance, they are asking to feel something powerful again. Whether Mark Consuelos eventually returns to scripted villain roles or not, one thing is already undeniable. His legendary soap opera era still matters. It still moves people emotionally. And judging by the internet's reaction lately, audiences are clearly not ready to let that chapter end forever. Thank you for watching Kelly Ripa Show.